Peace, family. Peace, 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 peace. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. If not, do understand and get that your day is going to get better once your perception gets better. This video came about, I was listening to Bob Proctor earlier, well, not too long ago. And if you guys don't know who Bob Proctor was, he was part of The Secret. He talked about paradigm shift, how to change your self image in order for your life to change. And so I was thinking, I remember I was doing Uber and Lyft, okay? For some of you guys who may be new to my channel, let me just introduce myself, honey. Okay, my name is Dina Bryant. I do these inspirational videos just so we could shift, okay, our energy, our mindset, our vibration, okay? And I used to do ride share pretty much. If you don't know what ride share is a taxi, okay? A taxi driver with my own damn vehicle, okay? And I remember when I first started out doing Uber, it was first just Uber. And prior to that, I was working at this job and I got fired, okay? And I had made a vow to myself that I would never ever work for anyone else, okay? I wanted to pretty much be on my own time, be able to spend time with my children, and be able to come and go as I please. So the guy who I was at the time, he was helping out tremendously with the bills and stuff like that. While I was from work and while I was waiting for my unemployment. And so I started receiving unemployment. Then later on, the unemployment stopped. Then I said, you know what, I'm gonna do something to at least help out, right? And so I had heard about Uber for a while, but I never thought of doing it. Okay. I don't know why. I guess, the thinking that you have to work for someone else or you have to do these things for somebody else as opposed to being on your own time and probably fear too. Okay. And so I remember when I first started doing Uber, within probably, I think it was 3 years. I was doing it for 3 years. And then one day I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. It felt like the same exact thing. So I had my spiritual awakening before I started doing Uber. And from me studying, okay, the mind, studying paradigm, studying, self image and things of that nature, I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm doing Uber. At first, it felt really, really good. The people I was meeting, phenomenal. And this is another thing that you have to understand. Like, when you get past culture, people are generally the same. Like, I really mean it. Like, when you get past culture, they are the same. And you also have to understand that you attract what you are. Okay, majority of the time, you attract what you are. So, as I decided to stop doing Uber, okay, I stopped because I was like, you know what? I just want to focus on my happiness. I just want to focus on things that I enjoy doing, which at the time is these videos. And honey, I still love them, okay? Let's not get that confused, okay? But I said, you know what? I just want to focus on that. I want to focus on bettering my mind. I want to study more. And I could have did that while doing Uber because many times I would listen to um Jim Rohn, I would listen to Zig Ziglar, I would listen to Lisa Nichols, Eric Thomas, Bob Proctor. I would listen to, all of them while I was driving, picking people up doing Uber. And those would be some of the, not for nothing, some of the best conversations I would have, okay? Because it felt like when people got in my car, it felt like they was able to, take the war down, be vulnerable. They was able to be themselves and talk about whatever it is that they was growing through. And I remember, it would be times I would pull up to the passengers' houses and honey, we still outside talking, okay? And I would get requests and I'm still outside talking to the passenger who is in my car, okay? I remember those times, such phenomenal times. But I wanted more from life. And it felt like I was just doing the same exact thing each and every day. And so I decided to quit. And when I quit, okay, I said, you know what, I'm just not gonna do it no more. Right? My vehicle got repoed. And after my vehicle got repoed, because no, I wasn't making a payment, because of income. And then after the vehicle got repoed later on, and this is how dope and amazing the universe is. Like when I tell you to follow your heart and it's going to work out for you, honey, it is going to work out for you. Within a few months, my homegirl called me and was like, girl, you want my car? She was at the dealership. Got a car for free. Okay. Then after that, I had got the letter from the bank that I had did business with for the vehicle that got repoed. They was pretty much like they forgave the loan or whatever, and pretty much they was gonna do a 1099-C form so they could cancel the debt and they could get the money back from at the end of the year from the IRS. Okay, so all of that, and then I went back. And I think a part of me for going back, it was, it was something I knew. I felt like that was the only way I could make money. And it's so funny, like when we chase things outside ourselves, and I did a video about chasing anything, like those things tend to run further from you. And I had went back, and then after that, and you know what? Sometimes when you don't move, and this is really what this video is about, when you don't move, source is going to move on you. When you don't move. Like when you complacent and you are here for something, and I believe that each and every one of us are here for something. But when you don't move, source will move on you. So the vehicle that my homegirl gave me, it was good. But from me doing a lot of driving, every time you turned around, I had to get like usable tires. And so then after a while, I remember one of the things Bob Proctor said, who was my mentor. He said, the vacuum law, whatever is not working or serving you any longer, you got to get rid of it to make room for the good you desire. So I got rid of it. I got rid of the car. I junked it. I think I got like $300 or $400. And then after that, later on, I got another vehicle and started doing Uber again. I think the reason why in most cases that we tend to go back to that job or go back to that thing that we know how to do is because of fear. And for so long, I would say, no, it's not because of fear. And the truth of the matter is, I still would do videos and stuff like that. But what I started witnessing within myself, and awareness is really key, was that I was so focused on, oh, if I could make this amount of money, in a day, 300 in a day or 200 in a day, which the gas and everything, honey, that money is going towards gas and stuff like that. But if I could make this amount in a day, then I'm good. I never forgot the words of Eric Thomas. He was telling his son, he was like, son, you going after low hanging fruit. And then one of my phenomenal books, The Mystic Path to Cosmic Power by Vernon Howard. One of the things Vernon Howard talk about in that book is seek the kingdom within. We have been programmed for so long to think that, is the job, things outside of our existence, but only if we take time to go within. And because you don't want to move, you may start witnessing or experiencing a loss of a job or whatever it is, because you had came here, you are here for much more than the way you are playing. And this last time when I did go back to do Uber, the car I had that time, the transmission went. And so sometimes we can ask source, God, whatever you call it, okay? It don't matter. You can't get wet from sand water. But sometimes we ask it for certain things like, oh, I want my life to be better. I want to open up that business. But oftentimes we're not willing to make the move because of fear. because of the fear of stepping in the unknown, the fear of, oh, is everything going to work out? And I'm here to tell you, sister or brother, everything is going to work out because it always do. And so one of the things that you really have to understand is that there's laws in this here universe, okay? And there is never, if you're a person, you're like, well, I want to get something for nothing, honey, you are not going to get anything for nothing, okay? And now it's so funny because I could have been doing this all before. Like, yeah, I was making videos, inspirational videos before, but now it's like I see it. I see the shift happening right before my eyes. I see the growth. I see the growth within myself. I see the growth within my community. Whether it's TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook. Like, I see the growth. I see the growth within my family. Okay. And we're not perfect. Okay. But I see the growth. And so to the person that feels like, you know, well, why do things happen, or why is things happening to me the way they are? Perhaps because you're not moving. See, sometimes you may have to lose that job in order for you to open that business. Because Source knows that if it's up to you, you gonna drag your feet. Source knows that. And so instead of going after low hanging fruit, look at that. Like, I was going after, oh, if I could make $300, a day burning gas, using gas. And it was the best experience I had, but low hanging fruit. And then sources saying, you burn about $300 a day when you could be making $20,000 a day, $30,000 a day. And don't say it's not possible. Because you haven't made that yet. Don't say it's not possible, because it is possible. Because this is one of the phenomenal things about this here universe. If one person was able to do it, you are no different. You just have to add value. Give value. That's what you have to do. And you have to have ideas and goals. And so to the person that's out there, I believe in you. Okay? But honey, Source is gonna move on you if you ain't moving. If you dragging your darn feet and you ain't moving, you just doing everything slow because of fear, because you afraid. Also understand this. A job is not promised. You could get fired any given time, any day. But with your gift, with your gift, no one could ever take that from you. No one. Because it's the thing that you have within you. It's the thing that when you came to this planet, you had that all in you already. You was equipped with it. Equipped with the gift. And so till next time, I love you guys. Keep going. Keep growing. And of course, keep glowing. Peace.